Yeah, and you can see the text on the screen. From Unshakable Spirit, Stories of Wisdom and Compassion. 36. Seeds that are planted. It's only a question of time. Sooner or later, the circle of truth spreads everywhere. Okay? Seeds that are planted. It's only a question of time. Sooner or later, the circle of truth spreads everywhere. Yeah, so this is about the law of cause and effect. And yeah, the law of cause and effect, which states that seeds planted will surely grow. Seeds not planted, they never grow. So as we all learn Buddhism in our circle of Dharma, and we cannot help but share with people around us because everybody is struggling, is drowning in the ocean of suffering. And naturally, we want to share the Dharma, which has healing power to remove their suffering, to remove our suffering. So we share anything that is easy for us to understand. For example, we share with our loved ones how dreadful anger is, the toxic uh, consequences of feeling the anger, and the antidote to it, patience, changing our perspective, creating a shift. It's a paradigm shift. And then, we can become less reactive. And it feels so good when we master this skill, not to react so quickly. So, because we are all made of desires, every time one of these desires is not being fulfilled, some irritation, some frustration, some anger erupts, depending to the intensity of that desire. That determines the intensity of irritation or anger. So once we realize this formula, instead of being angry at other people, we can understand the strength of our own desires. So in a sense, people or things, as they don't go all the time as we wish, they are bringing us closer to our true self, which is how full of desires we have, desires that we might not even be aware that we have, like an absent want that creates so much loneliness and sadness. And without knowing why we feel so lonely and sad, it's an absent want that makes us feel lonely because we cannot get what we want. So this is so universal. Naturally, we share the Dharma, the healing power of the Dharma, and our life improves, the life of people around us improves, and this will definitely has a ripple effect. There's no way you feel happy and you don't want more of it, or you don't want to maintain that level of peace of mind or fulfillment of the heart. We want more and more of it because, like I said, we are made of desires. But in this case, this desire becomes a very constructive desire, desire for more peace of mind and more fulfillment of the heart, more equanimity. We want our mind to become firm as a rock so it doesn't waver left and right. We become more and more present. Yeah, who doesn't want any of these things? So, because everybody wants to be present and enjoy this here and now to the fullest, to enjoy our headspace, naturally these ideas will catch on. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, it's only a question of time because it depends also on how actively we are sharing these stories that are digestible by people. Yes, and we all make mistakes, which is fine. Before I started sharing the Dharma full time, I would try it in my spare time and with friends and family members. And the topics I shared maybe didn't resonate well with them, even though it was so dear to my heart. That's why I started sharing those topics. But I realized people need to have some mental preparedness. So it taught me how to share the topics in a way that's more digestible by them, and they're more receptive to it. So that's why there is no failure, no mistakes. The more we try, the more wisdom we gain, which is the sixth paramita of what works and what doesn't work. And that wisdom not only makes us more effective in sharing the Dharma, it benefits us in our day to day existence. If we have more wisdom, we can see why we suffer, and then we can find solutions for our sufferings. So that's the beauty of it. And then it will spread. The circle of Dharma will spread everywhere. And Dharma means the truth that is valid everywhere at all times. The truth of impermanence, the truth of karma, and the truth of equanimity, that we are not born to suffer. Life has a profound meaning, which is to experience true happiness, lasting peace of mind that makes us realize, I'm so glad to be alive. That's the truth. So, good job, everyone, for being here. Have a wonderful Thursday. Bye.